Okay, welcome back to the Bradford Hotel. We're just about to get the first of this afternoon's finals underway, and what a cracker it should be. So without further ado, let's get the players out for the seniors final. So first of all, from England, Mark White. Mark, first major IPA final. Yes. Looking forward to it?
Yeah. Well, looking forward to it.
You must have been in some pretty good form. You've been some really great players to get here.
Yeah, I've played well in spells and got a bit lucky as well, so hopefully carry it on.
Yeah, obviously going to be a pretty tough final. You know who you're up against.
Oh yeah, very tough. Gareth's a great player.
Okay, well, all the best, Mark. Play well.
Thanks, Kev.
Mark White. And his opponent, he is the 2016 World Individual Champion. It's Gareth Hibbert. Gareth, obviously not the final you want to be in, but still a major final nonetheless.
Oh yeah, definitely. You come here to play in 3 or 4 events, and if you get to a final one of them, it's been a good week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We saw you on the stream this morning. Bit of a cagey start against Jeff, but finally found your form near the end.
Yeah, I think we were both asleep for 5 or 6 frames there, so it just fell over the line. Really, it wasn't the best of matches, but got there.
And obviously expecting a tough match against Mark, who's been in some great form.
Yeah, Mark's a great player. He dishes for fun when he's playing well, so it should be an exciting game.
Okay, well, Gareth, play well in the final. Gareth Hibbert. So our man in the middle is Mel Harley. So we'll hand you over to Matty Smith in the commentary box for this best of 13 encounter.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What a final we have here between Gareth Hibbert and Mark White. Sure, all of you know Gareth, 2016 World Champion, against Mark White, lad from Coventry. Believe me, this lad can really play as well. It's going to be a great game. You all up, Kev?
There's some light shining right in my eyes then, I couldn't even see.
I think you're on.
It was those uplighters things at the bottom are on. Can't. They're off now.
We all good?
Yeah, we're good to go. So you're in Mark White's corner.
Yeah, I'm going to try and be as unbiased as possible. Obviously, Gareth's a great player. Mark's a good friend of mine. These two know each other quite well as well. Both played a lot of snooker together years ago, so yeah, it's going to be a great game.
Have we got confirmation that Mark's old enough to be in it?
Yeah, I think 41, 42. I think he just about made it, but yeah, he certainly doesn't. He's very attacking, so it's going to be, honestly, I'm really looking forward to this. So we've got Mark to break off. He's been kicked in off as well there.
It's not the start he wanted. It's sort of quite, I don't know if there's a bit of irony that this time last year I was introducing Gareth into the singles final and introducing him into the final 12 months later, but it's not the main one, it's the seniors, but still a major title nonetheless, someone that they all want to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I really think he'd really want to win this as well, absolutely.
So first opportunity to Gareth. He's just putting the yellow there for position on the reds.
Yeah, I think he'd come back a little bit further than he wanted to. I think he's planning on taking one on the cushion next. But I think you've seen him take the red into the middle now.
Think he play it off the yellow?
Yeah, possibly. Free it up, yeah. Hold on the other yellow as well, I would have thought. No, he hasn't.
Gareth's partner, Viv, just looking on. She didn't always like watching him play, does she? If it gets tense, I bet she leaves the room.
Well, I hope they're still talking. They've both just lost in the mixed doubles, so I hope they haven't fell out, you know.
No. Whose fault was it?
I don't know, I'm not sure. I've
very diplomatic.
He's left inside bridge in here, Kev, so I don't know if he can do too much with this.
No, it can all be straight in.
This goes to show if he'd have played your shot earlier and moved the yellow out, he could have just rolled this in, and then he'd have had the open one into the middle there, so...
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't do that. It would have been fairly easy for someone of his calibre.
He just dropped it in, so he's going to have to... It's a big shot early on this to take this down the line. No, he's missed it by quite a long way actually as well.
So, an unexpected opportunity for Mark.
Yeah, you wouldn't have expected to get back after that break, so... I mean, when you're going off at this level, you don't normally get back, especially, like I said, playing someone like Gareth as well, so... Mark will be very happy to get a chance in this frame. I think he's left him the red into the middle there, Kev, which Mark hasn't played a good shot there at all. Well, if not, he's also got the one long, so he's got choices.
Yeah, I think he might take the one long because the one into the middle's fraught with danger.
Yeah.
That white ball's going.
30 seconds.
That's a problem.
Yeah, he's gone in off.
I'm surprised he played that because that looked to be happening all day long.
Yeah, I think he was aiming to pot it a little bit thicker. And if he pots it a bit thicker, he doesn't go in off. But yeah, absolutely, like you said, personally, I think I'll have took the long one myself. So you can see Mark now just the one on the right hand side of the table. You see him roll this down towards the bottom pocket, and then, I mean, take your pick really from there. I think he's looking at the middle one of the three here. If he wants to play the bottom one, that's fine.
No, viewing that. Right. I think the stream went on off for a few seconds. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
We're back, yeah?
It's back on now. I've got it on my phone, so it's tricky here to get on the black. Is he running it through on two rails?
Run it through, yeah. Oh, that's a bad miss from Mark. That.
I think he just put a little bit of side on there that he didn't want to.
Yeah, I think the shot before he didn't land on it best. Like I said, it made him play that, but I still fancy Mark to get that. So, cagey first frame here, Kev.
Yeah, yes. There's the opportunity to call yourself a world champion at stake. So, Matty, have you enjoyed the week?
Yeah,
Have you found it?
Yeah, definitely, Kev. but best event for me by far. I mean, personally, it's my favourite event as well, with like being the hotel. So I'm glad that we choose to have the Worlds here as well. I know a lot of people do prefer Brighton, but this is the one for me. I know you don't mind this one, do you, Kev? Not far from your house, is it?
Well, you know, traffic can sometimes be a little bit of a problem, and
there's a lot of lights, isn't there, about? So you never know.
oh,
wow!
Goodness me, I didn't see that coming.
No, did I?
I think if you noticed, he was moving on the shot quite a bit there.
Yeah,
he was almost up, so that's a definite sign of nerves.
Absolutely. I mean, he weren't even on the red either, so. Right then. Absolutely perfect in, Mark. I mean, you'll see him go 1-0 up here, I would have thought.
Yep, there it goes, 1-0 up.
I don't think that's the way Matt would have expected to win the first round, but he'd definitely take it after the way he's played, so. What about you, Kev? How did you get on yourself?
Well, I turned up. I had my cue, and after that it was all a bit downhill. But as you know, I don't really play much now, so it's not really priorities, unfortunately.
Yeah, like I said, it's a busy calendar this year, and like I said, I've got the World Series as well next week, so it's
back
a lot going on.
Back up to Middlesbrough. Sorry, no, Thornaby. I've already been corrected on that one once. Next weekend, and then 2 weeks after we start the tour.
Yeah.
Which is going to be absolutely...
It's a dry break there from Gareth as well, so another chance here for Mark.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't have thought he'd have had this many chances at the start of the match, so...
Going to get his hand on the table. Probably go Reds.
Yeah, like I said, the Reds, they don't look that difficult at all. You'd probably see him try and get rid of the bottom two first and work his way up the table.
I've certainly never seen Gareth look so edgy. I don't think he was this edgy for the World Final last year. There was definite movement on that last pot that he missed. Definite.
Yeah, he said he struggled as well in the semi-final, so I don't know, maybe he's not struggling a bit of confidence with that. You wouldn't think so of a player, how good he is, but sure, we all do suffer it every now and then.
Well, the last time I saw Gareth play was in Northern Ireland in November, and we played on the Simonis cloth there, and I must say he was playing as good as anyone in the world. He was incredible. He won the pro event there, beat Mark Farnsworth in the final. But the way he was breaking and cueing, I mean, it was top draw stuff. Top draw stuff. He was my second favourite to win the title this week. I did tip Marshy on the stream to win.
Did you? Very good.
Yeah, only because he adapted so well to the conditions in South Africa with the Simonis cloth.
Oh, he didn't want to catch that, but I think he's still alright here. He'll have to take the bottom one now, but I think it was nice to see Marshy win as well, being so unlucky last year. So I think, like I said, you can't take away. I mean, he got to the semis as well a couple of years before, so he's been knocking on the door for a few years, so certainly well deserved.
Yeah, I think he played some... The consistency of his dishing was up there with the very best. Yeah,
I commentated on the match with him and Matt Farnsworth, and like I said, he lost the first set 4-0, and he was really weren't at the race at all, but then he found something in the third and fourth set, and he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
That's well played.
Good shot, Matt. Good shot.
Well played.
Oh, it's for a 2-0 lead.
Got the speed of the table. There we go, 2-0.
Yeah, the advantage for me, obviously being out so early, was the fact that I've been able to watch pretty much most of Mark's matches, and he's improved every round. He's got better and better and better. In his quarter-final side in particular, he plays so well. I mean, every time he comes to the table, he's clearing up. I mean, he ran into a 5-0 lead at one point, and like I said, he's playing really, really good. He's hitting the ball as well as anybody.
Yep, showed it there. So Gareth Hibbert's going to have his hands full if he wants to have a hat-trick of IPA titles, world titles, to his name. But if anyone can come back, Mr. Hibbert can. Yeah, he played so well in Ireland, honestly. He was so impressive. So it was a great shot to me when he got beat. I don't know if the pressure of being reigning champion had anything to do with that or what, but
I think, is it Ben Davis who knocked him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, no disrespect to Ben, he's a great player and practicing now and putting the time in. And but yeah, I was. It wasn't a great shock that Ben beat him. Don't get me wrong; it's not like, oh my goodness. But I just thought that the form that I saw Gareth in at that point, I expected him to continue in that vein. Yeah,
like I said, Ben's a great player, and like I said, I didn't notice he'd been playing. He's been back playing a lot. So I played him in the Welsh Open final recently, and he said to me then that he was fully concentrating and on playing as much as he can. So.
Yeah, I think he said on the interview that he was just trying to slow himself down a bit, just trying to cut out those silly errors, and he certainly did that. He was on the stream. I can't think who he played on the stream, but it was very impressive. We've had some great matches on the stream this week. It's been a pleasure to watch and commentate on them.
So I think I've seen Martin Hayes have to drop this nice delicate shot. He's got to drop this in so he can land high on his on the bottom ball and on the table. So yeah, he's played that well. So I've seen like slight glance off the yellow here. He doesn't want to hit this too hard, or the yellow could go in front of it, or he could lose the white as well. Yeah, he lost the white as well, like I said. And
he just never really got where he wanted to be in that break, did he?
No, he was chasing from the beginning there.
So for anyone who's been asleep for 24 hours, just to let you know that Colette Henriksen is the IPA World Ladies Champion, defeating Leanne Evans 2-0. And our Open Champion is Craig Marsh, who beat Simon Fitzsimmons. Say his name now. I do have trouble saying it. I don't know why, but anyway.
Great shot, Gareth, there, by the way.
Yeah. Zip that round with loads of left-hand side. Yeah, Craig Marsh beat Simon Fitzsimmons 4-1. And after the first set, that Craig never got a look in. I think he lost the set 4-0. After that, he was world class.
Yeah, he was absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I watched the whole match, and so the break let him down a bit at the beginning, but like I said, Simon was absolutely faultless. And then I think he still the second set 4-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a massive turning point there. I mean, if Simon goes 2-0 up, it's hard to beat, but with Marshy, with 1-1, like I said, the beauty of the set format, in theory, he's 7-4 behind there, Marshy normally, but he's actually level. So I mean, he hasn't played his best, and like I said, he hasn't done a lot wrong, but he's still 1-1. And like I said, he really did kick on after that. He was absolutely phenomenal, especially in that. I think it's the fourth set I watched. He pretty much ran the set. He was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, he was on it then. He was definitely on it.
I think Gareth now is looking to delicate little shot. He wants to screw it back and play the. Oh, he's not. He's taking the outside one.
Screwing to the red.
Yeah, it looked like he was lining the other one up first of all, and then he changed his mind. But
yeah, he didn't judge that one very well.
No, that's not the best of shots either. What are you doing here, Kev? You going in, trying to play it with side and going into it, or are you trying to?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he is. I mean, I think it's a little bit. I think he's got the right angle to spin it round with loads of left off two cushions.
Yeah,
to come behind it.
I think he can just get off to the left hand side of it, so it's not too bad.
He might be playing it with the left. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, good shot.
Oh, great shot.
Cued that brilliantly. Shot. Obviously, tap on the table from Mark as well there.
Yeah. Class shot.
There we go. Didn't think we were going to have a one-sided final, did you, Kev?
And you can see right down Gareth's arm. I think the camera's on his cue. There it goes. That's a great finish. Great finish. So two frames to one to mark. So coming up after this, we've got the doubles final. That should be a cracker. Jez Graham, Darren McVicker. They're going to be taking on Clint Ayance and Jordan Church. And then that'll be followed by the mixed doubles final, which will feature Clint Ayance again with Deb Birchall. And they're going to be playing, well, not quite sure yet their opponents. There's some matches being played on one of the outer tables, so we'll keep you updated on who that could be.
I think Shona and Andy Lucas are definitely one semi-finalists, aren't they? And they've got the winner of the other match that's going on now. So.
Yeah, I think the quarter final. Is that a quarter?
Yes, it's a quarter final over there. Yeah.
So that's Jonathan Bushnell and
I think it's Kirsty Davis.
Kirsty Davis are playing.
Definitely Ewan Roberts. I'm not sure on who's partnering, to be honest.
Is it Kylie Thomas? Is that 3-2 or 3-3?
3-3.
3-3.
Yeah.
Race to 5.
So another dry break there from Gareth, and he's left these yellows very nice for Mark again.
Yeah, it's very rare you get two Gareth Hibbert dry breaks on the trot. He's had an in-off and 2 dry. No, just 2 dry.
No, he had 2 dry.
Yeah.
I think Mark went in off first break.
Yeah. It's been a long week.
I'm not too sure about the route he took here, Kev. I think I'd like to have got rid of the bottom ones first, but...
Yeah, it's a bit...
he's going to have to come up and down again now, so...
He's probably going to play this left one into the middle after this. Thought this, just run the white off the rail. So we can expect the black probably to be going in this bottom right corner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it'd have been easier to leave one of the bottom ones down here so he could play that.
I mean, it does go in the middle, but I'm not sure he's got the ball to get onto it in the middle.
So I'm not sure on the angle he's got here. If he's got the angle, he might be able to take... If he could take the bottom one now, that'd be absolutely better for him, but I don't think he has, so he's going to have to take this one up here now. He landed a bit straight on that, Kev. But I might have to punch it out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks completely the wrong angle.
Yeah. Good cueing that is.
Yep. So...
I think you'll see him drag it round now off 1, 2, possibly 3 into the middle. There's the left hand side.
Oh, no, he's played it with loads of check.
For me, Kev, that's a much harder shot with check side than running side. So Gav looking to drop this into the middle. Yeah, good shot.
So he's probably going to have to try to move the black. He's got a couple of ways that he can do that. probably the easiest way will be this red bottom left corner.
Yeah, it just plays a little bit of run inside and then flick out and it'd be on the other one into the opposite. But
It's not got the angle from this one, but maybe put the one in the middle, leave the angle. And he's probably pretty... Oh, he's got in it now. He's putted the yellow.
Yeah, it
Doesn't really help him.
It doesn't really change anything. But it's a lot easier to leave the black down a cushion now, though, if you wanted to. But like I said, personally, I'd be trying to get this out.
Yeah, I think he's going to pop this top right, stun the white across, and then pop this one in the bottom left-hand corner. Try and move the black, and he's still going to be guaranteed a ball as the other two pretty close to the bags. No. Surprised at that.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I think that maybe tells us a little bit how he's feeling. Because I'm sure he would have taken that one on the right side when he was on it.
Personally, I mean, the way I like to look at it, you try and bring your bad balls out as soon as possible. I mean, potted the black.
He's potted the black?
Yeah, wow. That's unlucky. It's an absolute gift there from that, really.
Wow. That is unlucky. Oh, Mark's got to be thinking it's just his day.
Yeah, Gareth definitely out of sorts at the moment. He's not been playing well at all. Like I said, still a long way to go yet, though.
Yeah, every little helps though. Alright, smart to break.
Oh, Matt's got his break here. He's got a big, like, 9-ball cue. Really, really big tip on it. He doesn't have to get through the balls with this.
There's the white.
Second time he's done that now.
Straight in.
Yeah, you've got to say, like, that's a poor break, really, for me, Kev, that. I mean, he's not touched anything. It's gone straight and off, so he's only really got himself to blame there.
Yep. So, decision time here. Does he pot the yellow and just then go reds?
I mean, personally, would you look at playing the plant onto the yellow, Kevin, and you can flick your ball out by the cushion as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
he's potting it and going yellows.
Going to take yellows.
Okay, I mean it's both options were available.
Just a little bit more work to do on yellows though for me, but
yeah, I mean he can put this one in the top corner and move the one on the right, but then he's not going to have the best angle.
No.
On the one into the left centre.
See, if that were for me, he could have easily moved the first ball off the cushion and then played the plant if he wanted to go yellows. So he doesn't. I don't know how clear he's actually thinking at the moment.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right there, Matty.
So often people forget with your free shot, you can bring them out and then it's still open table, so you can still hit your opponent's ball onto the other ball. 'Cause
30 seconds.
so now he's back looking. Yeah, see, he's had a look at reds, he's had a look at yellows.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, he brought that enough so he can literally just pop this other one in the other middle now. So he's going to have an angle. Gonna have to mind his work a little bit here though. He's got to play the one to the middle and then land on the one down the bottom cushion, I would have thought, and then but he needs to give himself a nice angle so he can get back up there.
Okay, well he's got to get some work on this white ball.
Yeah, see, look at the camera angle we've got there. It doesn't look like he's got the best of angle there.
And use that too.
Yeah, again, look.
Oof. I think it's just sat on that black.
Kev said it, sorry Kev, Mal said it's touching, so it's a total snooker as well, so. Don't really see what you can do here, Kev, unless he tries to kick off the cushion and try and send it into one of the middles or the corners, but this isn't ideal at all.
There's just a bit of chat about viewing figures and stuff like that, and to get pool on TV you need 1 million viewers for it to stay. Well, I can tell you now that Sky Sports don't get 1 million viewers for a Premier game, so I'm pretty certain Paul doesn't need 1 million.
I think with the pool, I think the good thing about pool is the fact that everybody sometime in their life has played a game of pool, and most people, even if they don't play, they still fancy themselves to be able to play a bit. So when they see him on TV, it's so people are just going to look at it and think, I can do that. And for me, I think there's definitely room for it.
I mean, you know, a lot of people say, oh well, you know, money matches get these amount of viewers and what have you. Well, that's fine. The one-offs, you know, the one-off events. You know, this is about a week of pool, and whilst our concurrent viewers, we'd never reached the peaks from as last year. Our overall figures are up by a considerable margin, so there's more people watching for longer. So and in more countries. I mean, obviously I haven't looked at the stats for this year yet, but last year our finals were viewed in 57 different countries.
Wow, that's one thing I think, Kev, as well, that you guys have done brilliantly well, and which is a great decision, was to put the final on the Saturday night.
Yeah.
But like I said, I thought that myself last year. It was that was something that needed to be done. The one thing I wanted to ask you about, actually, was why you're here, is that how do you feel about in the deciding set, if it goes 3 sets all or 2 sets all, whatever format we're playing, and it goes 3 all, winning by 2 clear?
Does it matter?
Does
it matter?
They use it in obviously darts. They use it in tennis as well. I mean, personally, I think it would be harsh to lose off a dry break or brain clearance. But like I said, you do have enough time as well.
You've had 30 frames beforehand to win the match. It's one of them. I don't think. Does it make it better? Don't know. Doesn't feel like it does. At the end of the day, you're just trying to create drama in darts. They don't. You know, you win the set. Deciding sets.
No, but what I mean is in darts they actually do. In darts, if it goes, for example, 5 sets all, 2 legs all, they would play then, you got to win by 2 clear, unless it goes to like 5 all, then they'd go like bull up and then they'd play 1. But they do have an option to win by 2 clear up till a certain point, and then, so it's same with like tennis, they do it. So, I mean, tennis you have to win by 2 clear anyway, but I mean, like I said, it's just obviously something that I thought of.
It might never end.
Get your opinion.
It might be like John, isn't it, and that other guy at Wimbledon, it just never ends.
But that's what I said. Maybe if we get to 3 all, and then then you play 2 clear till it goes 6 all, and if it goes 6 all, that's when you say no. We lag, and then we break off again, and then it's a 1 frame shootout. Yeah, it's nice to have your opinion on it anyway.
Yeah,
so,
it's. I'm one of these that I like to go in and think about things.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a studier, so I'm not one for really. Sometimes I can be a bit impulsive sometimes, but yeah, no, certainly something to consider. Never say never to any change that enhances the product. So
yeah, of course. I mean, back to the action anyway. We've got Gareth here on yellows, and from the break, he nearly went off on the break as well, but these yellows look really good.
I mean, it's really, you can't compare the viewing figures that we get on a stream and then allocate that to TV, because it's a completely different kettle of fish. You know, you're comparing apples and pears there. Ultimately, what we've got to do is to create the product, to create it so that when people tune in, they look at it and think, "Oh, yeah, I need to watch that. That looks interesting." And you know, what you're seeing on your screen is by no means the end product. And but you know, the bottom line remains is that there's no reason why pool cannot reach a far bigger audience and get on TV. But there's a journey to get there. It's just not going to happen overnight. And you know, people, the general public outside of the pool community do not know who these players are, unfortunately. So you know, there's a whole process and journey to go through to create the personalities and raise awareness out there and start to attract a new audience. But unfortunately, it takes time. You know, we don't leave it to happen tomorrow.
Good finish there by Gareth anyway. Needed that frame really.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's like Jekyll and Hyde, I think, this match, isn't he? He's like, 1 minute it's the Gareth we all know, and then the next minute he's missing a dolly or dry break, you know.
Yeah, I mean, one of the comments in the chat said that potentially Gareth looks a bit drained, maybe as he played too much, and it's an interesting question. I mean, personally, I'd rather be playing as much as possible because he's always got his arm flowing, but I mean, I know he's obviously been in the seniors and he's still in the mixed doubles as well, so maybe.
Seventh frame, Mark White to break, leading 4 frames to 2. Time running.
People asking, or James Thornton's asking about, have you not considered doing the stream via Facebook Live? Well, we've not been able to do that in the past because of the link with Corals. I think we did do it, and then we got kicked off, didn't we? I can't remember which event that was at, but we did try. Was it Brighton? Or was it Newport? No.
Wales, yeah, Wales.
Yeah, we did try it, and then we got kicked off. So we've not gone down that route again, but we just need to finalise what's happening with Corals, because yeah, we'll go down that one.
Rather dry break from Mark there, Kev. He's left. Gareth, I mean, he's looking at either a thin cut back into the middle or take the other yellow bridging. I mean, personally, I don't know. I mean,
definitely wants yellows. I think.
Yeah, of course.
The yellow
yeah.
right centre.
Right.
It's a tricky one, but
I mean, Gareth's a great curious person. I think that the one bridging, I mean, I fancy him to get, whereas if he plays a thin cut, he doesn't really know where anything's going to land after it.
And that is a thin one.
Is he playing the double?
He is.
Wow. Wasn't the right shot for me, that.
No. He just got down and hit it, really, though, didn't he?
Yeah, like I said, he didn't even look that he considered the double, and then he got down and just, like as you said, he just hit it. So, I mean, to be fair, before the yellows looked good, but the reds actually look fine for Mark now. I think as long as he can take the one at the bottom later on and land on the slightly awkward one in the middle, then he's absolutely fine.
30 seconds.
The only thing that I would say about a Blackball shootout in a deciding frame is that it doesn't feel like the right way to decide a world title, the Blackball shootout. I think it lends itself better for doubles and teams, but I've never felt, for a world championship that it's the right thing to introduce.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. The shootout, like I said, I know obviously we're looking at obviously the viewing. It probably would make good viewing, but for me, I wouldn't like to lose in any tournament on a shootout.
I think for other professional events, I wouldn't have a problem. But not for a world championship, no. I think we want the best player, not the best winner of a shootout.
A couple of mistakes creeping in from Mark as well. He's missed a red there he should have got.
You interview players and raising the profiles and video profiles and other little bits and pieces, all really important. Like I said, it's the only thing that is against us on doing things like that is time. It's very difficult. We all work full time when we do this. Evenings and weekends and bank holidays and things when we probably do having our family time. So it's.
You don't have a life outside here, do you, Kev?
No life. I'm not allowed. But so yeah, that's the biggest reason why we can't. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do it. We haven't got time to put on what we do, but we do. So we just need to, maybe get some more help, more bodies on board. And so if anybody's out there interested, wanting to get on board with the IPA, maybe help us develop in some areas. We've got the ideas, but we just sometimes need the bodies to help put these things into practice. Then just send us a message and we'll have a chat.
What do you think to that shot, Kev? I think he would have. I think he's got the angle, but he'd like to have come a lot more down the table than that.
Yeah, I mean he's probably 2 feet at least away from where he wanted to be.
Is he going into the black now, or do you think he can just get across? Yeah, he has cued that really well.
It's a dream shot.
And it helps that red dropping as well, so he's not bridging.
Nice floaty stun across. Tricky black.
Good shot.
There it goes. That's a very good shot.
Yeah, good finish. Yeah, Gareth's just gone off to have a little break, I think.
Should we have a bit of music then? Do you like it? With a bit of music and lights there, Matty?
Yeah, it's all good.
Interesting point that Dave's just mentioned. If you're using Facebook Live, it's part of their terms and conditions on Facebook. You can't stream to YouTube at the same time.
Right. Okay.
So obviously they want they're competing against YouTube. They want the audience. So that's an interesting point, and one of the reasons why I don't know why we don't. I'm not technical enough minded to know everything about that, but an interesting point nonetheless. Jerry, thanks for the comments, and we'll be in touch. So as we sort of get to the the end of the week and our 4th World Championships, tell us what you think about overall the event. Have you enjoyed it? Have you not enjoyed it? What do you think's been good? What do you think's been bad? Keep the comments coming. We do read them all.
It's got a message off there from Johnny Vaughan, Kev, saying anything that he can do to help, then all you got to do is ask.
Yeah, I'm just getting the contracts drawn up now, Matty.
Yeah, get him on. He's a lovely bloke, actually, guy from Wales. He's a really lovely guy, so I mean, I'm sure he'll be happy to help.
Yeah, he had a little drive up on Friday, I think it was, didn't he?
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah.
Come and see what it's all about. It was great last night with the audience and everything. Wasn't it? Full house.
Yeah, but like I said to you earlier on, it was great choice to have it on at that time, because like I said, last year, it's a great final. It's a shame that obviously not many people have got home to go to, and I mean, I watched it myself online, but some people can't stay the whole thing, can they? So.
Okay, anyway, back to this final. 4-3 to Mark White.
Another draw break from Gareth as well.
Unbelievable. I wonder what price Corals would have offered that. So getting to the nitty gritty end of this final now. Mark needs 3 frames to be World Seniors Champion.
I think he wants to run into the red and the yellow here, so he brings his yellow out. No.
Just missed it.
For me, Kev, he's trying to be too precise there. I think, Kev, it's a big target. You can hit either of them, really.
That's right, because he's bumped the yellow.
Yeah, either or. You're going to hit.
What would it, Mark well, what would it mean to him to win the title? He was a man of very few words on the interview. Yeah,
he is. He's, to be honest with you, Max, he's one of the nicest guys about there. He doesn't have a bad word to say about anybody. I mean, I'm sure you know him for yourself from the tour. For years, he's personally the best player that I've ever practiced with, and he's so good. And I mean, it means a lot to him. I mean, believe it or not, for someone how good he is, he's someone who doesn't suffer with he doesn't have a great deal of confidence in himself a lot of the time. Like, he says, I'm not good enough to enter this, I'm not good enough to enter that, but he's absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, he proved it this weekend. He's in the final, and he's still got a great chance to win this.
Absolutely, he's got a fantastic chance. The fact that he's got to the final, I mean, the seniors, there's never been a stronger event. I mean, is that going to reach?
Yeah, it just made it.
I mean, some of the players, I think we do need birth certificate checks for some of them. I mean, Jason Remington, how's he getting in a seniors?
Exactly what I was about to say to you. Remington was the biggest shock for me. Yeah, I don't know.
He looks 12.
I don't know.
He was doing his homework at one of the tours last year, I'm sure he was. Andy Blurton, he's another one.
Yeah. What do you feel about the age for seniors? I mean, I know obviously it runs along with the Blackball thing, but is 40 too young?
Well, I'm 50 this year, so we might change it to 50.
Yeah. Get as many people out as you can, Gavin, that's it. But I mean, for me, I think 50. You look at the seniors event, it's not as hard. It's not as hard to win as a main event, but it's a lot of the top players that are in both. So you think of, like Gareth, he's won the world title last year and he's in the final of this, and Jason Twist, he got to the final the other year. He's won it 2 years in a row, so it's a tough event.
Yeah, it's just going to get tougher. I mean, you've got the likes of Rona McCarthy in the seniors, Jason Twist, Gareth Ibbott, Andy Blurton, I said Neil Rayburn, apologies Neil, Jason Remington, and they're just really, the household names. There's a lot of other great scenes players. Andy Appleton.
I'll tell you what, Kev, he pulled out a brilliant shot there.
Yeah, great shot.
That is unbelievable.
Played that with bottom right hand side to spin that wire around on 2 rails. Now he's just got to judge this enough correctly.
Yeah, obviously he's going to be moving the red out the way, but it just
doesn't want it to go in front of the yellow.
Yeah. Also, he's got to get the white a little bit out. I think he might play it into the cushion. Yeah. Oh.
Well,
yeah, he's still got a shot.
I thought he might have just run through that, run the white through, create just a little bit extra angle and run the white through.
What, and played the? Oh, yes. I think he was. I don't know whether he thought the red was going to hit that. I think he was hoping the yellow would stay where it was. So.
missed it.
Yeah, didn't really get close to that.
Played it with a lot of side and just misjudged the white there. So that's it. Hands the table over to Gareth. Don't know if our referee there, Mel Harley, just officiating, calling total snooker. His grandkids, no doubt, watching him intensely. Riley and Archie, with Nana Julie looking after them. I know you might not believe it, Matty. I know I probably don't look old enough, but I've got 2 grandkids as well.
Yeah, I would have guessed that, Kev.
Alright. Cheers. I don't think my 2 will be watching. They'll be on their iPads. Mind you, he's always on YouTube. Eldest one, who's 5, loves his YouTube.
You know, they won't wait until they start the other things. I know my girlfriend's brother, he's 5. He started, he knows how to buy stuff on eBay, which is, as you can guess, a few things have gone wrong today. I've had to upset a few people saying sorry, he didn't actually want that, but yeah, it's amazing what they could do.
3 times across.
He's been unlucky there. So if that's already a plant at the bottom of the table, Kev, then I think he will. He'll look to develop the two up this end, which are by the yellow. If that's already a plant, I don't know where it is.
Yes, I think he'll be looking to get these 2 reds that are together. They both go in the right hand corner.
I think he's looking to come up the table first and play one of the other ones in the middle then, just to get rid of any kind of potential problem he might have. There we go.
Yeah, go in the middle. Neil Tom's asking how many plays on the main tour.
We're full up, aren't we, Kev?
Over full. Is around about 240, 245 this year. I don't know how I'm going to fit all the matches in, but I'm sure we'll find a way somehow.
Thing is, though, I mean, we start quite late on a Friday, don't we? I mean, we know we've started earlier the last couple of years. I'm sure there's room earlier in the schedule, isn't there, on a Friday morning?
Well, I think we're already scheduled to start 10 on a Friday.
Oh, well, that will be the earliest we ever have then, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, yeah.
And pros will start at that time as well.
Yeah, I like the Brighton event. You know, obviously when you had the pro event staggered, it was, yeah, I did like it.
Yeah, we'll get more pro matches on the stream table on the Friday, and probably half a Saturday, and then we'll focus on the open event Saturday evening.
I think didn't you have near enough every single pro match streamed, didn't you?
Yeah,
not in the first round anyway. It wasn't far off if it weren't them all. So
they were all, yeah. I mean, we've got just under 64 pros this year, so we won't be able to stream all of those.
No, of course.
But certainly a big percentage of them. So it should be good for the betting, getting those accumulators in.
Absolutely. Can you see who won the mixed doubles over there, Kev? Those are decided between. They've just shook hands, but I can't make out who won. I don't know whether you can see from here. It did go 4-4 between.
Just see who comes with
Roberts
the
and Thomas against Bushnell and Davis.
Who's got the clipboard?
I think I can see John Bushnell with it.
Bushnell's the winner.
Yeah. Bushnell and Davies.
So who do they play now then, Matty?
They play Lucas and Lucas.
Sounds like an 80s pop duo.
You not got your wife playing pool yet, Kev, for the mixed doubles?
That's a 4-letter word, wife. We don't use that word. No, my partner is not a natural at pool, I think it's fair to say. My daughter's not a bad player, but she ain't got time these days with 2 kids. She actually wasn't too bad. Never showed her anything. She just she didn't have a bit of natural talent, to be honest. But got her hands full too much these days.
Matt's just played a nice little developing shot there. He's brought all the reds out into the open.
So we're now a best of 5 for the title.
Question there, Kev, about is there a maximum number that you will take on the tour?
Well, the plan was 224, which was the max, really. But such has been the demand that we're just trying and create a little bit of extra capacity to meet the demand, because we don't like to turn people away. And bearing in mind we haven't advertised the tour whatsoever in the past 2 months. You'll see nothing of the tour on Facebook. On our Facebook page, it has literally just filled itself, and we currently have a waiting list, and getting inquiries for 2018 already.
Wow, that's brilliant.
So I dread to think what next year's going to be like, and we have to have a think about things and what we're going to do. Look at the venues, maybe get more tables in. So yeah, it's certainly a different scenario from 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, like I said, a good shot by Mark, by the way. There, he's played a great shot to screw down. It's absolutely perfect here.
Pinpoint.
But yeah, when I first joined the tour, Kev, there wasn't like I said, there was a lot on the tour, but there was nowhere near the players that there are now. And like I said, even you look at all the amateurs, the amateur events, just as hard to win. It's so many good players. Like I noticed in the doubles early, you've got Jordan Church playing with Clint Hansen, and
yeah,
I don't know whether
5 frames to 4. Well, quite like you say, he played the developing shot earlier on in that frame, and then proceeded to take the dish out. So he's 2 frames away. I think Gareth just needs to sort his break out. He's not giving himself the opportunities. If you don't give yourself the opportunities, it's physically impossible to win.
Yeah, exactly. The break's so big, and like I said, when you're playing each other, how good these 2 players are, you need to be breaking well.
Frame, Gareth Hibbert to break, trailing 5 frames to 4.
Okay, a few questions coming in on the tour. I'll get to them in a few minutes.
Oh,
well,
he's made a ball, but it's a black.
black.
So yeah,
that's typical. What price is dry? Next break now.
always happens. Doesn't it?
Always happens.
Dry or in off, guaranteed.
Just break and sit down, Gareth, because we know you're not going to pot one. So quickly, while Mel sets the balls up. So the details for next year will be out at the August tour. Would it be possible to take 2 tables in the streaming arena? Well, it wouldn't fit in the arena as it is now. We have potentially looked at, considered having another streaming table, but it depends on the venues to a certain extent and the layout. But something that we're looking at. Why is Mikhail not on the tour, or Tom Cousins? Well, Mikhail is, as I understand from what I see on Facebook, I think he's playing a lot of Chinese 8-ball. Just
quickly, Kev, there, look, exactly what we call, look, nice drive right there from Gareth, look, guaranteed.
It was a given. It was an absolute given. I know Tom Cousins had a bit of interest in coming to the tour this year, but he hasn't. So only they can answer. I can answer the reason why.
What will be the decision on them, Kev? If, for example, Mick and Tom decide to come on, would they start as amateur, or would they be offered pro? Or
don't want to answer that question.
Yeah. It's a tough one, isn't it?
It is a very tough one. And there's no easy answer. It's about what is the best of two options that will divide opinion completely. Deal with it as it comes up.
Yeah, personally, I mean, I'd have absolutely no problem with seeing them as pros. I mean, okay, you can argue that to become pro, you have to earn your spot, but as far as I'm concerned, with players as good as them too, it would be, it's slightly harsh on the amateur players to come on the tour and play one of them guys. But I'd have no problem with them being pro. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Do you run a seniors tour, or could it be run the same weekend? Well, we couldn't run it the same weekend as a tour because there just is not the physical capacity to fit the matches in. My personal opinion is a seniors tour would probably have to start off like a ladies tour, maybe running the clubs. Start it small, build it up.
So with a senior tour and a ladies tour, Kev, you might as well just give up your full-time job and just do this permanently. What do you think?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't pay. Where am I going to live? Difficult shot here for Mark, but it looks to have nailed that one.
I'll tell you what a shot that is. What a shot. Put him on the hill, this.
Yeah. His heart must be pumping a bit now. So it's $470 to enter the tour, and you just got your hotel fees on top of that. Well, that's this year.
I think the question there about did Mark Farnsworth come straight in as pro? I think the answer to that is he did, but he only actually dropped off the tour for a year anyway, didn't he, Kev? So he was still entitled to come back as pro anyway, as per the rules, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's a case-by-case basis, and where's that white going? Where's that white going?
He's overrun that a bit, but
it's when people came back, I mean Jimmy Carney came back as a pro, and we weren't in the position that we were in now when they came back, so you could say they came back for the right reasons. I think I like to give a common sense.
He's dragged it round the side.
Oh,
he's just about made it.
That is a great shot.
I'll tell you what, he's played two absolutely brilliant shots in this frame. Fully deserves it. That's Mark on the hill.
It's a great finish. So 6-4. He's pulled away from 4-all. I think QV was absolutely right about running qualifiers for the tour next year. But again, the only problem is with that is if we've 240 players on the tour next year and 240 players want to play on it, where do you make your cut-off point? So it's all about capacity. So there's no easy answers. There's no easy solutions.
Mark looking for a ball here and trying to run the match out.
There's the white.
We've been saved there. The white was going straight in.
It's gone dry though. It's gone dry.
Yeah, Viv in the background there, cheering for Gaz.
Yeah, there's a few in the early days, a few years back who were pros, and we gave them the option if they wanted to come back as a professional player. Ollie was one. I think Jimmy was one that I mentioned. Maybe in a couple of others. But certainly, if any have come back in the last couple of years, they've had to go through the normal channels.
He's looking, Kevin, dropping this yellow in over the bottom right hand pocket and holding on the other, just so he can just about be on the other ball.
30 seconds.
Looks very tight though to me. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, he's happy with that. You can tell by the look of his face. Slightly hampered by the red here, but I still fancy him to make this. Yeah, good shot. So what I think he tried now, Kev, is that he'll be looking to land straight on his second last ball. He can just then roll into the red. So then obviously it frees up the black.
Do you think that black goes in the middle? Can we just see on that camera?
I think, yeah, it does go in the middle, but like I said, I think he's... You'll see him probably use the red here, but... It's fair guy's gone about his work really well here, because these were on, but he's had to have the white under absolute control all the way through.
So dollar this in.
Yeah.
Ooh, now then.
No, I think he's the wrong side of that.
That's gone an extra
Yeah, it
5
has.
millimetres than what he was hoping.
You're going to take it. Is he going to take the bottom one first now, then and come round?
Oh, that's risky. I think he's got to play the one that he went. He needs to hit the red above the black, which I think he will.
Yeah, but even if he hits that, he still could go behind the black man. He's got to hit the right
He's
side
got
of
to
it
hit
as
the
well.
right
Yeah.
side, yeah.
This is tough. It's a bad shot again from Gareth because he was absolutely perfect on that last red, so he could have put the white anywhere he wanted there again. See what he does. Ah, he's milking it, Kev. He's perfect.
Yeah, he's just laying it on a bit for us, just keeping us excited.
That's the problem here. Sometimes you can't quite see the angle they've got. Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Confidently struck as well. That's a nice shot. So this black to keep himself in the match. There it goes. Yep. 6-5 with Gareth to break. Can he find the golden touch on the break?
I've got a feeling it's going to go hill this, Kev, because it's been such a topsy-turvy game. I think, to be honest with you, I think the match deserves a decider as well.
Dan Wiley's asking, have all the pro spots for this season been filled, and what happens if pro status declined by players to fill the 64? Well, all the players... Well, players were informed, all those that were eligible to take up pro status were sent emails and contacted and offered it, and we've had those that have replied accepting or declining. Obviously people haven't replied, and they won't be professional. I've never known any player be declined pro status. There'd have to be some pretty
good break. The best one is it so far.
They'd have to, yeah, but what's it left?
Been a bit unlucky there.
There'd have to be some pretty good reasons for them not to become pro, you know, potential disciplinary type behaviour reasons. So it's certainly not happened in my 4 or 5 years as chairman. I'm not aware of any reasons why any of the current crop of new professionals would not be accepted. Obviously we've got rules in place, and if players don't act in a professional manner and bring the IPA into disrepute, then they could have their professional status revoked, kicked off the tour, etc.
He's played a good shot there, Kev, by the way. He's brought out all the reds now.
No, Jack Whelan didn't reject pro status. He wasn't high enough in the rankings to turn pro. So there was no rules in place to deal with a situation like Jack.
Yeah, seeing as it was like last night, I suppose if Simon would have won the tournament, it'd have with the new rules, it'd have been made to turn. Well, not made, but if he was on the tour, you'd have had to be professional, wouldn't he, Kev?
He would, yeah. We changed that rule after Jack.
Yeah, I remember saying that to somebody last night. I think I said he would have gone professional. Simon's definitely good enough to be professional anyway.
Yeah. Can pros get relegated back to amateur? Yes, they can. Well, we're just in the process of reviewing all the old rules. It's taken us a while, but it's something that we're looking at now because there's some bonkers rules in there that were voted in. So we're giving them a bit of an overhaul. And I certainly remember when I was looking through them that there is a rule, I think, that if you go out of the 1 to 8, then you would go back to amateur of the open rankings, and you would go back to amateur status.
Be tough for a pro to drop out of the 1 to 8, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but what we're looking at is reviewing the rankings and reviewing the validity of the open rankings and whether we need them. So we're going to be talking about that amongst the professionals, hopefully, later this week, to get their views on it. Because I've always thought that the idea of open rankings is flawed. You're either amateur or professional, and then using the amateur rankings for people to become professional. That's the sort of general idea of what we're looking at. And then I think that's just a little bit clearer. Yeah, whilst I've been babbling on about rankings, Gareth Ibbert's taking us to a deciding frame.
Yeah. Mark to break the deciding frame.
There we go. That's great stuff. It's going all the way.
Yeah, well played, both players here.
I guess a lot of this will depend on. Just bear with me a second. It'll depend on the direction where we take the tour in the coming years. Do we just have a pro tour and then some amateur system to become professional? I think that's ultimately where we probably will look to head, but that will depend on future sponsorship deals, etc. But I think that's the ultimate goal.
Mark now looking for a ball. All you want in the deciding frame is a chance, really. You've made a ball.
There's something down. How are they going to break?
And these yellows are very, very gettable.
Whoa, look at this. Now then, Mark White. You've got 7 pots to become world champion. Is his heart going to be racing? Is he that kind of guy? Is he going to be feeling it?
Played a lot of money matches, Mark, and he's played at a lot of high standard events. I think he'll get these. And that, with Mark being a good mate as well, I would not like to see him lose because he didn't get this finish. So I'm going to put my neck on the line, Kev. He doesn't miss these.
Ooh, he nearly slipped up there.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's getting these definitely.
Just taking his time.
I think he'll take the one down the cushion last as well, just so he can hold for the black.
Yep, that's his last ball, without a doubt. He's just going to take one pot at a time, stay in the moment, as they say.
He's over it that a little bit.
Well, I think he's just going to take this top one into the middle.
I don't know about him, Kev. I'm actually nervous for him here.
don't think that black goes in any of the the two corner bags. Might go in the left one, but
No, it goes in the middle, so I think he's...
so because he could have gone a different route.
He could have, yeah, you're right, he could have.
But he's going to take this and don't want to.
For me, Kev, this is match ball.
He doesn't want to be under hitting this, otherwise it could be in a trouble.
If he lands properly on this is over.
He's overcooked
He has
it. He's
overcooked
overcooked it. He's overcooked it. Where's that way going? The adrenaline's pumping.
He's got into that too much.
He's 2 foot too hard.
What do you do here?
Well, he's a potter. He's going to smash it in the top left corner, stun the way across.
Yeah.
Could be shot of the championship.
Early contender, shot of the tournament here, maybe.
I mean, he can nip it in the middle, but when the white's running free.
No, he's not. He's not knocking this in the middle. He's got to cue this long. Massive shot here.
He's rolling it in. He's missed it.
Missed it. Wow.
He's stayed over the hole.
Wow.
Wow, what drama.
Gareth will be absolutely over the moon to get a go here.
He's got 5 balls pretty much in open play. He can, even though that yellow's over the hole, there's plenty of room there to get behind, to get the white over there, to put the 2 reds into the right corner. Wow, what a turnaround in this match. Is he going to try to get on him now from this red?
Yeah, I think so. I think like I said, try and get on them as early as possible. Quite a natural angle as well, if he drags that down there with a little bit of left hand side.
White's on its way. This looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
He'd have liked another inch or so.
I think you can just, if he like screws it off 2 cushions, Kev, you can just hold, I think.
Oh, he's just having the red cleaned. Bit of experience there, buys himself a few extra seconds.
Yeah, very clever.
Yeah, Richard Reed, he did call this. I did read that post. At 6-4 down, he did say what would happen. Oh, well.
You have to come back up for it.
He's not played that very well.
I think he's alright there, Kev, because now I think he's done the right thing. Concentrated on the pot. Now he can definitely get on it. Now, off our release in the middle.
Don't want it to jump out.
He's going to screw down now, isn't he?
Where's the white? Is it gone too far?
It's a bit closer than what you wanted to be there.
He's gone too far.
I think you have to take it in the middle now, Kev, off the red.
Whoa, the pressure's getting to these 2 guys.
Wow, what drama.
It's incredible. It's swung 3 ways, this single for him.
Can't believe what both players have done here, but he's going to have to play this in the middle, Kev. It's a tough shot. The clock's ticking as well.
30 seconds.
Got a great view there for everyone.
Oh, this looks a great shot.
Wow.
What a great shot.
Great shot. He hasn't even used the red either, so that's brilliant.
What a fantastic shot.
Sign of a great player there. Biggest shot of the match, and he absolutely nails it.
Oh, this looks
Up and
perfect.
down.
This looks absolutely perfect.
Great shot. He doesn't miss these.
What a
Well
shot, Gareth Hibbert. What
Perfect.
a shot.
Smile from Gareth there as well.
And there it goes. What a great end. The players embrace. A great final. What an absolutely fantastic match.
Yeah,
So
what a game. Well played, Gareth. Obviously, I'm gutted from out there, but Gareth played brilliant there. What a red in the middle, second last ball.
Yeah. And what a positional shot on the block.
Yeah, unbelievable.
That is absolute top draw. So we'll do a little interview now and presentation. And thanks a lot, Matty, for your time in the commentary box.
No problem, Kev. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, glad you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.
Take care.
Okay, well, what an absolutely treat of a final we've just experienced there. And first of all, a round of applause for both players for what was an absolutely superb final. Great advert for Blackball Pool. Superb final. So let's introduce our runner-up. He played his part in what was a great match. It's England's Mark White. Mark, I know you'll be disappointed, but you must be proud of how you've performed this week.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I played really well in spells and very happy to get to the final. No disgrace lose to Gareth.
At 6-4, you must have been confident of winning the title.
I thought one more good chance, and he's played well from 6-4 down, and then I've just overdone that third last ball in the final frame.
Yeah, it was swinging both ways, that final frame, wasn't it? You must have thought, when you saw the layout of the balls, that you had a great chance.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But as I say, adrenaline cost me.
Well, you played well, Mark. Very proud. You're runner-up. You're the 2017 World Seniors runner-up. Well done.
Thanks, Kev.
Mark White, everyone. And our winner, the 2017 Seniors World Champion, Gareth Hibbert. I'll give you the silverware in a minute, Gareth, but that's an amazing performance. 6-4 down and just reeled off 3 back-to-back under immense pressure.
Yeah, I felt better at the end than I did at the start. I just wasn't in the room at the start of the match. I don't know what sort of shots I was playing. When he was going in off the break, I wasn't working out what to do. I just wasn't there at all. And just at the end, I felt quite comfortable, but just so bad early on. And Mark missed a couple, just kept me in the match, really.
But the break was not working for you early on either. And I think you went 3 on the spin without a ball.
Yeah. I broke quite well. I've played only 3 or 4 times now. It's been okay, but in that final, it was a bit of a struggle. Yeah, I think I had one where I potted. That was it. I think no, just the second one there at the end as well.
6-4 down. Did you feel the worst?
Yeah. I think you just want a chance in every frame, really. And I thought if I get a chance, but the way he broke in the last one, I thought he was going to clear up, and I think the commentator did as well. I think we could all hear him.
That must have been Matty, not me.
Yeah.
But and then obviously with 3 yellows left, a bit of adrenaline from the one in the centre just to run out of position. Yeah.
He just overdid it a little bit. But Mark's such a good potter. I still thought he'd pot the other ball, but he just caught the near jaw and nearly messed up the finish, but just about got there.
You must have been delighted to see that white go up and down the table and land just right behind the black.
Yeah, it's first shot I've judged well all week. I think it was just I didn't fancy a difficult black at all. No.
Well, you nailed it. And Gareth, it gives me great pleasure to give you the Seniors Trophy. You are the 2017 World IPA Seniors Champion. Well done. You get that one as well. So Gareth Hibbert collects his 3rd IPA World title in 2 years. So we're going to have a 5-minute break and we'll be back at 4 o'clock for what should be another great match with the final of the doubles. So join us then.